All right, so let's try this again. Apparently the first video I posted didn't have any volume, so hopefully this one will work. Anyway, yesterday we left off working with the imaginary number, good old-fashioned I. And what we're going to do today is nothing that's going to be super crazy. It's kind of like a whole lot of tiny like terms, if you will. For example, when we are dealing with I values, you can go through all of these long-winded definitions of things, or you can just treat the I value as a variable. But when you're in a problem like this, it is nothing more than the exact same thing of 4 minus I plus 3 plus 2I. And then all you have to do is combine your like terms. So I know this is really tough. I'm sure you can probably figure this out. 4 plus 3 is 7. I know. Negative 1I plus 2I would be 1 positive I. And that's it. Here, you have to make sure that you just, on the negative one, you just got to make sure you distribute the negative. That's where most of you guys will make your mistake. You will forget about that, the whole distributed property. So 7 minus the 5i minus 1 plus the 5i gives you 6. I know. Same deal. You just got to watch your signs. It is nothing too crazy whatsoever. You're right. 6 plus the 2 minus the 9 minus the 8 plus the 4. Combine your like terms. 6 2 is 8. Subtract 8 is 0. Negative 9 plus 4 negative 5i. This should be pretty easy for today. Same deal with foiling. Here we have distributive property in terms of multiplication. So one of the things here you have to remember is the fact that what I is the square root of negative 1. So that means if I square it, that's the same idea as taking the square root of negative 1 and squaring it. So remember this one yesterday. Square root of junk squared is, so I squared is junk. They'll come up here in a second. So distribute. So you have negative 10i plus 5i squared. Remember, I squared is negative 1. So you wind up with negative I minus 5. Because this is here, 5 times. Okay? Doesn't change anything when you FOIL. Good old Billy binomial. Negative 7 plus 14i plus 4i minus 8i squared. So you have negative 7. Combine those two, you have 18i. This becomes minus 8 times negative 1, so it becomes plus 8. This is very, very common. Whenever you have a minus 8 or minus any value with an I squared, it always becomes a plus. So let's see. Combine our like terms. We get 1 plus 18i. That's really about all we're doing here. Yesterday, we did this exact same problem with square roots. Today, we're going to do it with the I value. So yesterday, when we had, it was 3, 1 plus root 2, we multiplied the top and the bottom by what we call the conjugate. Here, it was 1 minus the root 2, because this created a difference of squares. We're going to do the exact same thing here and multiply by conjugate. So it's going to be 1 plus the 2i. So once again, as we go through this, it's just a double foiling problem. It is follow your signs, follow your order, square it on the denominator. We get 1 plus 2i minus 2i minus 4i squared. Numerator, we have 5, 10i, 3i, and a 6i squared. So let's move this down a little bit. These two cancel out. Minus 4 times negative 1. Well, this becomes 1 plus 4 in the denominator, so we get something over 5. Numerator gives us a 5, 13i, and a negative 6, because remember, I squared is negative 1. So you get negative 1 plus 13i. There's a little shortcut, and after you do a couple of these, you might be able to figure that out. I'll leave that up to you. Same with roots, nothing crazy. We don't need to do all those. Okay. So let's see. This is for next week, so don't worry about that yet. No. Okay. The homework is on the calendar. And hopefully this video will be quicker than the other one. Hopefully the volume works. Have a great weekend. See you guys on Monday.